The career's more at stake when you win your prime.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
First carry now for Kyron Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I love that. You know, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
3rd and long. I'm going to throw. Got a man. That's Nakua. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Brendyn Robinson. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. It's a Brendyn Robinson touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, it has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Here's Williams to start the drive. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
No frills, Nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Ready up.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Tag. Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
First and 10, looking to throw. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They'll come up on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. This is going to be down, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Another Cowboys first down.
Yeah. Here we
First
go.
and 10 at the 36-yard line.
26.
First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback's numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Offense up to the line fast. Third down, give to him. Oh, he lost the football. Picked up by the Rams. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Here we go. Set.
They're throwing it. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock called. Care about is the first down that comes with it.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Bronco 80.
They'll go play action on first down. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jerome Bland has it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah. Here we go.
A toss now to Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
brought down. Back
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And they bring him down around the 34.
The goal of running that drag route is to get him to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
This back, it's Robinson. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Okay, instead of my usual, wow, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on a sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Here we go, 46.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. From the red zone on first. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's Robinson. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. It's a Brendyn Robinson touchdown.
Okay, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did it in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Into the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready.
Straight ahead with William. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Pass play now. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Panther 60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one complete to Whittington. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or 2 forward, and he gets him the first down anyway. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
They'll be set up with a first and goal when we return. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Ready?
We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. They put Adams in motion left. First and goal. Here's Williams. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They call pass on second and goal. This one's deflected away and incomplete. Their chances to score running out. It's now third and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Third down from the gun. And that is incomplete. They're trying for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces fourth and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Getting that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Dak to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing again is Dak. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Up the gut they go to Williams. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense has now left him some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Okay,
last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Head. 70 Lions.
Throwing now off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw again on second down. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Rams push their lead to 3. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Prescott now off the play fake. He's got the hook up to Weaver. And they bring him down around the 34.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a goal. Gold star effort.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
On the handoff, this is Williams. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hold the ready.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They stay on the ground with Williams. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready. Liking 18.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. Here he goes again. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Carlson now to add one more.
The extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
Cowboys 14.
Here's Evans, set to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another carry for Robinson. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
We'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he cuts it back right. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And they keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We'll start the drive with blue. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
16 more yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle, blue. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide.
Final throw before the break. And the defender comes away with it. And the Rams do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide.
Starting the half with Robinson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Robinson again here on 2nd. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Robinson on the inside give. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Yeah! Every wide.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Dak off the play fake. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up by Akello Witherspoon. And the Rams will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know, Okay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
19 Tiger.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. That's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Here we go. Here we go.
This time looking to throw. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Set.
Second quarterback run here. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll pass it this time. Screen here for Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to have goal to go as he stopped at the 6. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. In the pistol, here's Corum. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
18 Cardinal, 18. Here we go. Set. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Waiting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You get down in these compacted areas, Kate.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Okay,
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Ready?
QB sneak coming. He is not quite to the marker there. Just 2 yards on that play, Brock. And now, one interesting decision coming up on 4th down.
That's all you can really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Need less than a yard. It's 4th down. I'll throw for it. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Second down now, 7 to go. Staying with Robinson. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
An option give to Robinson. We'll get this up to the 18-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
5-yard gain.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. All right,
The 3rd down run with Blue. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gate.
He was tackled at the
Offense in the hurry up here.
brings up 3rd down.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down, here's Dak. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Now we're on with Robinson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Throwing on first is Prescott. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Prescott now on third down. Pass complete to Robinson. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, they need 7. Dak out of the pistol. Buying some time left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down. Offense to the line fast. Air it out on third. Completed over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 4 there, and the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. An even 10-yard gain on the play. That'll be good for Dallas first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Brendyn Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Rams 24, Cowboys 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Corum now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it!
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. We're going to pass it here. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Cowboys take over with a chance to win this game.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle in your mind, and now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Rams going nickel here on third down. Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Keller Witherspoon. And the Rams make the play that should have win them this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get callous because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Dallas.